I started my throwing program on the January 31st, so it's just another day, and you know, felt good, felt really good, and you know, I'm just gonna keep going from there, taking it one day at a time.
Did it feel especially good though I'm sure there was a time this off season where you wondered if on the first day pitchers and catchers working out, if you'd be able to be there with them, and you were. The toss might have been a little shorter than some of the other guys, but you must have felt gratified to be out there with them.
Yeah, I mean, that was the plan all along, that I would report when they would report. You know, as long as there was no setbacks, I was supposed to be throwing by now, and there hasn't been so far, and you know, we're all working really hard to try and keep it that way.
On that day that you remember when you first throw, what was that like for you? To pick a ball and actually throw again?
Yeah, it was kind of a weird feeling. It felt good. The ball felt almost too light. You know, because for the month before that, I was throwing a 2-pound ball into a trampoline, and then all of a sudden you pick up a baseball, and it's like you can't really feel it coming out of your hands. And first couple throws were bad, you know, kind of really low, and then you know, slowly I started to get that release one back, and you know, it seems like every single time I go out there, you know, my control is coming back a little bit better, and there's more throws feel good, and you know, just hopefully it keeps going that way.
Is it tough to resist the temptation to want to cut loose a little more than they're going to allow you to do for a while?
Yeah, it's tough, but you know, they've been reiterating that fact to me the entire time, how I need to, you know, pace myself, not rush into things, and I'm not going to go out there and do something stupid that could jeopardize, you know, how fast I'll be able to come back, whatever the timetable is. So, you know, I'm just going to do what they tell me to do, and you know, just get better as fast as I possibly can.
Are there in the back of your mind still, like, I guess, fears almost that, you know, it's not going to be strong enough? I mean, you think at all about how good the arm really is at this point now that it's been surgically repaired?
No, you know, in all honesty, I mean, if you saw the work that, you know, I put myself through this entire off season, you'd understand that, you know, there's no apprehension of throwing a baseball right now. You know, I feel great. My body's in the best shape I could have put it in this off season, and I'm going to continue to do that. I'm going to continue to put my work in the weight room, in the training room. So when I do go out there and throw, that, you know, hopefully my arm feels the best it possibly could.
Stephen, when you have time to reflect and you have some time, obviously nobody knows how the story is going to end. Probably not you either. I think everybody knows how they want it to end. But do you ever worry that when it's all said and done, that it won't be the same as it was?
You know, that's out of my control. The only thing I can do is put in as much all the effort that I possibly can. And you know, going back into when I was at State, when I was throwing 88 to 90 miles an hour and I was 250 pounds, the only thing that I was able to do is put in the amount of effort, you know, that I put in that first year. I couldn't say that, you know, doing all that hard work was going to produce the results that happened. And, you know, I can't say right now what it's going to be like when I come back. But, you know, I know that when I work really hard that, you know, people who work hard, they get rewarded.
Well, Stephen, along those lines, your face looks kind of leaner. Does that mean you're maybe in better shape overall? And can you talk about how you did it and where it shows up?
You know, we developed a really good game plan. You know, obviously, you want to try and make a positive out of a negative. And when they found out that I was going to have surgery, they're like, all right, well, we're going to hit your shoulder really hard. We're going to hit your core, your back, your legs, and, you know, do what you got to do in rehab to get the elbow healthy. So I mean, I've been doing that ever since October, trying to eat really healthy and doing everything I can, because I want to come out here and, you know, help this team win some ball games. Hopefully, you know, as soon as we possibly can.